Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Good evening. My name is William Pace. My guests this evening are Brian from Puzzles Plus, and my special guest is Commissioner Dean Lovelace. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers, and I would like to encourage you to write. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. The letter tonight comes from Helen Michaels of Dayton. Dear Mr. Pace, I don't watch much television, but I never miss your show. Your show always cheers me up. Your guests are wonderful, and you are terrific. Good luck on your diet. Well, thank you for your concern. Thank you very much. And we're going to send you a gift certificate to Astor Price Candy. We're starting another big competition on the show, and it's to win a free new Regal acoustic guitar, gig bag instructional video, and 4 free lessons compliments of Music Go Round, proud sponsor of the William Pace Show. So send your name, address, and phone number on a 3x5 card to the William Pace Show, P.O. Box 3644, Dayton 45401. The drawing will be December 13th, and the winner will appear on a future William Pace Show. Our flowers tonight are provided by Inglewood Florist and Gift Shop, and our furnishings are provided by Rainbow Rentals. Coming up next, conversation with Brian of Puzzles Plus. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show is brought to you by Life Connection of Ohio. The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
Good evening. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. I recently discovered a store that the entire family can go to, and here to tell us more about that is Brian Woodruff. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
It's a pleasure.
How long has Puzzles Plus been in existence?
We're coming up on our second anniversary next month.
Second anniversary.
End of September.
Now, why did you start Puzzle Plus?
Well, it kind of came to us one morning. We were, my wife Sandy and I were sitting at the breakfast table, trying to think of what to do. I've been in the Air Force for 20 years, and it was time to move on to another career. Excuse me. And we were sitting around one morning, and somebody came up with the idea, why don't we open a puzzle store? And we said, why don't we? And we just started looking into it.
Well, you know, this brings back such old-time memories for me because as a little kid, I grew up with puzzles. You know, it used to be a big family thing that the entire family would work on. And so when I discovered you, it just brought back all those memories. Tell me, you have a variety of items in the store, not only puzzles, but a whole collection of other items. Tell us about that.
Okay, well, mostly they're puzzle-related. Obviously, I think most people, when you think of puzzles, think of the jigsaws. But we have a variety of brain teasers. We have puzzle books. And we also have a few games to play with. And plus, you're holding your hand, what we have here on the table, the three-dimensional puzzles are.
I think they're wonderful, too, because folks, can you imagine? Now, when I was a kid, they didn't have anything like this here.
Right.
They've become very creative in building things out of puzzles. I'm holding like what's this here, Brian? Like a
Dutch windmill.
A Dutch windmill, and then on the floor we have like a little church steeple here, and made out of puzzles. How many pieces are in this one on the floor?
That one would be about 200, I believe.
And the number of pieces can go up to like what?
Well, it can go up to the biggest three-dimensional puzzle is about 1,400 pieces. It's a 4-foot-high big model of Big Ben in London. As you can see here, we have regular jigsaws. We have a 9,000-piece puzzle there.
9,000 pieces?
Not this.
Oh, but the one on the floor. Okay.
And now we even have one that has 10,000 pieces. So you're really a serious puzzler.
How long would it take to put together a 9,000, 10,000 puzzle?
Well, it would probably take me 2 years, but we had some serious puzzlers that it probably takes a couple of months.
At least.
To put something like that together.
Now you have like a little, is it a brain teaser that you brought?
Yes.
Here we go, folks.
These are the types of things, something like this. Some things you have to put together, some things you have to take apart. Something like this you have to take apart, and it looks like it's impossible, but now it's apart. Right?
Now you're going to have me do it.
That's right. Now you can try to do it.
Here we go, folks.
You see, there's no force involved. You just have to.
Okay. Well, let's see. We may have to go to another commercial break and then come back. Is there a trick to this here?
Well, a lot of these things, yes. Once you know the proper trick, it's quite simple.
Well, maybe you'll give me till the next week to figure this out. You want to tell us a little bit about your hours and where you're located?
Yes, we are in Beaver Creek. We're just off of Route 35, so quite convenient to get to from the Dayton area or Xenia or wherever you're coming from. A small shopping center called Fairfield Plaza. It's on North Fairfield Road, just a half-mile north of Route 35 in what would be considered downtown Beaver Creek.
Downtown Beaver Creek. It's really a beautiful shop, folks, and I would highly encourage everybody in the family to go down to the shop because it's just a place where the entire family can go and have a lot of fun. And while I'm figuring this out, we're going to go to another commercial break. But I want to thank you, Brian, so much for coming on. And I want you to tell Sandy I said hello. And I have a little gift here for you, a gift of Esther Price Fine Chocolates.
We love Esther Price.
Now, you don't have to worry about your weight, so you can have the whole box, huh?
Well, I think the family will help me with this, I'm sure.
Okay, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on The William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present The William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My special guest tonight is Commissioner Dean Lovelace. Thanks so much for coming on tonight.
It's good being here. Good being here.
What's new at City Hall?
Oh, well, there's a lot of things that are new at City Hall. Certainly there's the issue of the kind of rebuilding a whole new neighborhood over in the kind of West Dayton area. Some folks probably have heard about the Wright Dunbar neighborhood, named after, you know, some of our great cultural icons, the Wright brothers, as well as Paul Laurence Dunbar. But the city of Dayton is going to be investing about $20 million over the next 3 to 5 years in building that neighborhood. I don't know whether you've been over there lately, but you need to kind of just drive through there and kind of take a look at what's going on West 3rd Street, what's going on Mound, Horace. We're building some $100,000 houses for people that want new construction. There's going to be a big City Rama show sometime in October, in which hopefully thousands of folks kind of come into that neighborhood and say, wow, you know, the old West State neighborhood that I recall when I was a kid doesn't look that way anymore. So we in fact are taking a lot of energy and using our staff time, as well as got the Home Builders Association involved in rebuilding this whole new neighborhood. There's been folks there for 30 and 40 years, so we were able to kind of create programs for those persons kind of stay there, you know, versus being relocated. So we in fact have a number of persons that are seeing their homes be rehabbed, as well as they're going to be the old neighbors for some new neighbors that will hopefully be there by this time next year.
Well, you know, I can attest to that the neighborhood is changing because I grew up on the west side of Dayton, and it's really almost sort of like the becoming the difference between day and night almost.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of the homes, particularly on West 3rd Street, some of them have been renovated, some of them are no longer there.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be really nice when they complete that project. It really is.
Right. The very first phase, we're going to probably have maybe around 5 to 8 houses built by October. And over 3 or 4 years, we're going to have hopefully 40 new homes. But also, you know, the old West 5th Street area, which certainly was a mecca for a number of African Americans back in the 30s and 40s. Going to try to put some life into that because it's going to be an Oak and Ivy Park named after one of Paul Laurence Dunbar's favorite poems. So there's going to be a lot of things kind of restored there, hopefully. There's some folks working on the Palace Theater. Hopefully some of the memories of the classic theater will be built into the process for that Oak and Ivy Park and stuff. So it's kind of exciting to see that neighborhood bounce back, but it's going to take certainly a lot of money from the public as well as the private sector. So it's a nice public-private sector partnership.
Is the Palace Theater going to stay then?
Yeah, in terms of, well, let's say, according to the developers that wanted to stay, you know, so it's a big long shot that in terms of their dream, but there's some young men who say, hey, they want to in fact restore the palace, turn it into a entertainment center very similar to what it was back in the 50s and 60s. So they have dreams, and they certainly have some partners themselves. So hopefully that'll happen. But that's kind of on the edge of the, you know, the process. And then there's the 2003 committee that's working on the kind of 3rd and William Street area in terms of certainly making sure that all the Wright brothers shops, you know, the shop that they in fact had their printing shop in, as well as their parachute factory and all that. All that's kind of coming back too, but that's under the auspices of the 2003 committee. So all the pieces of the puzzle are kind of coming together.
Great. There's a lot happening at City Hall these days in regards to the minor league baseball. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, that's the kind of hottest thing in Dayton these days, and certainly we appreciate all the support that those baseball fans really have been providing to us. You know, there's certainly some critics, but the thing is that we in fact have developed a memo of understanding with the new owners out of Michigan, excuse me, and we in fact have agreed to provide the momentum for kind of rebuilding or kind of building this minor league baseball stadium downtown, a little east of Sears, for at least a point of focus. But it's going to be a $15 million stadium approximately, and it's a $20 million deal. We certainly, and I'm one of those persons that was kind of skeptical in the early days, but I certainly realized there are a number of persons here within this region that really like minor league baseball. They want affordable working class fun that costs less than maybe $100 to take your family to a baseball game. And then when folks go to the Reds games and stuff, they in fact probably spend at least $100 to get down to Cincinnati and buy tickets for 2 or 3 persons.
For the whole family?
Oh yeah. Here, you can take maybe a family of 4 to a minor league baseball game for probably less than $25.
So
You know,
there you
and
go.
oh yeah. So it's something that that certainly we're hoping. At least we're hoping to have the stadium built by opening day 1999.
1999.
Yeah, 1999. So again, people will have another venue here in Dayton for entertainment. Certainly, I think that we've been able to certainly achieve some success in certainly attracting people back downtown for the cultural arts, as well as restaurants and dining. And now we have a baseball team and event that folks will be able to kind of get plugged into.
Do you think this is going to increase business in the downtown area? By what percent?
Yeah, we don't know what percent, but we know there's certainly the multiplier effect that if you put something that has that's basically an economic development engine in the middle of something, then hopefully you have businesses kind of sprout up around it. For instance, Mendelssohn has already mentioned that he in fact is going to maybe do some changes to his store there to accommodate, some things that may be compatible to baseball. I'm sure you're going to see some restaurants emerge.
As a result.
Oh yeah. And the whole area around like Webster Station near Wayne and East 3rd Street will probably kind of take off like very similar to what the flats look like in Cleveland. I mean, those are the dreams. And also the baseball stadium fits in with the waterfront, with the waterfront development that's being planned by the Downtown Dayton Partnership. So all this is pieces to the puzzle.
I know you're working very hard these days on the West Side Developmental Fund. Could you give us some information on that?
Yeah, and that's, I guess, maybe back in 1992, the folks that can recall the big landfill chaos and stuff, that one of the agreements for citing the landfills by the city of Dayton was they, in fact, paid the city of Dayton at least $1 million a year for about 15 years. Half that money was supposed to be set aside for the West Dayton Development Fund because, the landfill is right in the western edge of West Dayton. And the kind of exchange for it going in was to, in fact, provide funds for the Inner West and the Southwest Party Board residents. So those businesses, those nonprofit groups that exist within those boundaries will have the ability to tap into a resource to do some capacity building or sort of a small business or expanding your large business, etc. But again, this is a new resource for our residents within the Inner West and Southwest area. But it's been funded by, again, the West Dayton Development, it's been funded by the West Dayton Development Fund. But the source of that is the revenues from the landfill.
And only the West Side Dayton residents?
Oh, yeah.
And Southwest?
Well, Inner West and Southwest.
Inner West
like
and
when I say
Southwest.
West Side, I'm including Inner West and Southwest Priority Board areas. The areas west of Miami River, all the way out to the western limits on the west, and the Miami River on the south, and Wolf Creek on the north.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about the latest news at City Hall.
It's always great.
I got a little gift certificate here for you. Are you stressed out these days?
Most of the time, probably. Most of the time, my blood pressure probably says so.
Well, if you're stressed out, I have a gift certificate to you for medical massage therapy. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thanks for offering this to me. That's great. Thanks.
There's more to come. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
Hi, I'm William Pace, and I'm very happy to announce the William Pace Happy Holiday Christmas Fund to benefit the Wesley Community Center. We're asking for your contribution, toys, clothing, food, and your time as a volunteer. To send your contribution, send it to the William Pace Show, P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. It will make someone have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you. On October 19th, I'll be singing a concert with the Rosewell Company Concert Series with saxophonist Hal Melia. For tickets, call 275-7629. Gotta go. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Together we'll go
Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.